Okay, this is to explain how to use Sublime. I am going to be very fast and very concise. Now, this is my Sublime text editor. I have it open. Once you type on your search, you type Sublime, you can see it here, then you just double click on it, you open it up, right? Good. So I have it open, and I want to explain how to use it. I will minimize the screen. I'll come over here to minimize the screen. I'll minimize again. Then I want to create a new folder on my desktop to connect the Sublime. Don't forget, you can have the folder in any part of your system, but for more simplicity and conciseness, I want to use the desktop. So I will right click, you come to new. Can you see new? Come to folder. Then I am going to see my project, my underscore project. Right, I save. I have the folder created now, my project. And if I should double click on the folder, discover that the folder is empty, right? Good. So I will flip back to my Sublime text editor. I want to open that folder called my project that I just created now on my Sublime. How do I do that? I come to file. Can you see file? Don't mind this what I see now called Sublime. This is a folder that I created also on my desktop, so don't worry about this. I will come to file because I want to open the new folder that I created called my project. Click on file. Can you see the third option, open folder? Take note of that, not file, not open file, but open folder, because it's a folder that I want to open, right? Good. So where did I save the folder? The folder is on my desktop, so I click on desktop. Now I will not search for it. I'll search for my project. Can you see it? Or to make it easy, just left click once on any of the folder, then you just type my you're going to see all the list of my, this is my project. I select folder. There is it now. So I open up the project. So the folder my project is now open on our text editor. No file has been created yet. Remember, the folder is correct, is empty both on our desktop and on our Sublime. So for us to start using the folder, we need to create a new file. To create a new file, we have different ways of creating a new file. You can just click on Ctrl N on your keyboard if you're on a PC. But for more simplicity, you just right click on this folder called my project. You right click on it and you see new file. Click on new file, right? Can you see it? Good. So before we do anything, we need to save this file from untitled file to a renamed file. How do we do that? We Ctrl X on your keyboard, whether you're on Windows 7, 8, 10, you Ctrl S on your keyboard. If you're on a Mac, you Command S. You click on Command S. So they say we should give it a file name. Okay, let me say let me call these first. Let me call it first.html. You must add the extension .html as long as you are working with HTML document. I'll click on save. We now have the file now created, first.html. The same thing here, first.html. So once I start typing HTML, it will auto complete it for me. Can you see? So we now have this. You know, for more simplicity and conciseness, it's always good you arrange your code, right? For more readability. So the title can be anything. Let's see, we have prof as a title. Then in the body, let's say I have H3, and not say the prof, right? For an instance, it can be anything that you wish or that you want. Okay, so I save. To save, Ctrl S again to save. Then I will come to my desktop. Where I have the folder created. I'll double click on the folder. We now have a file inside. Now cut first the file that we just created, and I will now launch. I will launch this. I will open it up. I can double click on it if you open up on my Internet Explorer, but that is not the browser I want to use. My favorite browser on PC is Chrome. So remember, I right clicked. You can double click on this to open it directly, but me, I want to right click and click to come to open file, right? Then I come to what? Chrome. If I click on Chrome, it's going to open it up on my browser. Okay, so now we have the prof. Can you see? So if I should go back again to this Sublime and I change anything, let's say I had let me say H4 it said I am a motivational speaker, right? Then I save again, Ctrl S, thank you, Ctrl S. Then I come over to the browser and I refresh. Can you see? It's showing. So whatever you do, you just save and you come over to the browser and you refresh. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you and see you in just a moment.